Hey everybody, Darren from Kudos Crew, and on this edition of Crew to You, I want to talk about responsive websites and why you need one for your business page. So the first thing about responsive websites that we want to talk about is basically what is a responsive website. I'll show you kind of visually in a minute, but to put it into words, a responsive website is a site that will realign itself depending upon which device that is viewing the particular website. So in this case, whether it's a laptop or a desktop computer, whether it's a tablet or whether it's an iPhone or an Android or something of that nature, the elements that are within the web page, maybe they're all in a row. Well, on a screen, small screen like a phone, they realign to be more vertical so that you don't get this massive shrink of your images, your text, and even more importantly, your links. Because sometimes on a page that is not responsive, you see it come up rendered exactly the same way that you would, say, on a big computer screen like this, and those links become so small. I mean, it renders it almost ineffective and unable to actually be used, and we don't want that. We want good user usability when it comes to your website, whether it's, again, on a desktop or whether it's mobile. The second reason that we really need a responsive website is because Google. Back in April of 2015, Google came out and said, you know what we're going to do? If your website is mobile friendly, it's going to get preferential treatment for any search results that are coming via a phone or tablet. So they specify that it has to be a mobile friendly website to get the search results. So if you're not mobile friendly and somebody's trying to look you up on an iPhone, a tablet, an Android phone, whatever it may be, anything other than a desktop, where you might have ranked great before, your page rank is going to fall way, way, way down. You're not going to be given preferential treatment. You're not going to have good page rank. Nobody's going to find you. So you got to have that. And the reason Google did that is because the latest figures, and they seem to be changing, increasing, the latest figures are that between 70 and 75% of total website web traffic, regardless of device, is not coming via a desktop. It is coming via a smartphone, or a tablet, iPad, whatever it may be. So let's go to the computer screen, and I'm going to give you a visual about why this is such a big deal. This is obviously the Kudos Crew website, and we're gonna come back to this one in just a moment. But first, we're gonna go to another website that was one of mine that I have left up purposely for the point of demonstrating the differences between a responsive and a non-responsive website. So it's called dustworks.com. You can go there right now if you want to and take a look at it. But as the site's here, you notice, okay, it looks good. We've got a menu up at the top up here. Good menu here. But if I reduce the screen down, you notice I now have a scroll bar down here because the website itself is not adjusting to a smaller orientation. So if we go to about what an iPad would be, you notice I've actually started to I've really crimped in on the menu here. And if we take it down even further to about the width that you might see on an iPhone, you notice that I have lost almost all of my menu. Now, to give you an idea visually how that looks, I mean that's pretty small because that gives you the whole menu up there, but that compared to the size of my finger to try to effectively hit those, not always very, very easy to do. So let's bring this back full page again, and we will switch over to the Kudos Crew, which is what we call a responsive website. And you notice as I begin to shrink down, everything else shrinks with it. The menu moves over, the size of the images begin to decrease. Everything that was once vertical or horizontal becomes a little more vertical. And you'll also notice a change right there. Now I have this set for 800 pixels. So as soon as we get less than 800 pixels, it goes to what is going to be the mobile menu. This is what you would see on your phone, and this is what you would see on your iPad. So if we scroll down here, I have 6 images, these are all images right here, that have realigned themselves. Normally this is 2 rows of 3 if we go back out I'll show you this. Here we go. So those are 2 rows of 3. And again, this is this realignment that we're talking about. That is, feels too squished. They realign to a vertical orientation so that the size of the image is not adversely effective. It's still very easy to recognize either what it is, if it's a textual sort of image or whatever it may be. And then these all become very, very legible, as you can see, but they're now in a vertical orientation. And that's what you see on your phone. So that is the whole reason why you want a responsive website. Because, folks, that's where people are coming. They're coming via phone. They're coming via iPad or the Samsung Tab or some other tablet feature. 70-75% of web traffic is there. You need to be mobile. Plain and simple. Thanks for watching. See you next time.